There's been speculation that Sister Wives could end after season 20, but I've changed my mind and think the show will continue. Kody Brown and his 3 original wives, Mary Brown, Yanelle Brown, and Christine Brown, kicked off Sister Wives by welcoming a 4th wife, Robin Brown, to the mix. However, it was her introduction that ended up being the demise of the rest of Kody's marriages due to his blatant favoritism. It should have been a red flag when Mary legally divorced Robin so Kody could adopt her children, but the Sister Wives stars persevered for nearly a decade. Sister Wives Season 19 has been filled with new storylines, most of it separate now that Mary, Yanelle, and Christine have built their own lives outside Kody. The Brown family patriarch seems to resent his lack of control over his former wives, exerting his power by making the Coyote Pass drama increasingly difficult. Garrison Brown's untimely death also looms large over the Brown family, as they continue to grieve and navigate their strained relationships from all over the country. While the show's format might change, I don't think Sister Wives needs to end after season 20. Sister Wives still has a huge fan base who will continue to tune in if the show keeps airing. According to TVDB, as of February 2025, the show attracted an audience of 998,000 viewers, which has remained fairly consistent throughout the season. While this viewership is down from the initial seasons, which attracted over 2 million views, I'm certain it's hovered around the same amount in recent seasons. If no one was tuning in anymore, it would make sense to cancel Sister Wives. However, that's just simply not the case. I think the series' ability to evolve with the Brown family's dynamic changes has always kept people invested, even though the relationships have changed in more recent seasons. The separations of Mary, Yanelle, and Christine from Kody, and Christine's subsequent remarriage have kept the show interesting and ever-changing. The way Kody tries to reconcile with his loss of control is also endlessly fascinating, especially with Mary, who was always a bit of a doormat in their relationship. But I don't believe it will or should end there. Mary, Christine, and Yanelle's journeys post-Kody have just begun, and seeing how Mary's Worthy Up campaign has changed her will take time. Yanelle is also embroiled in the Coyote Pass drama, and might be making a permanent move to North Carolina with her daughter, Maddie Brush. Furthermore, the success of Christine and David Woolley's marriage remains to be seen. There are so many directions Sister Wives could go because of the sheer number of people involved in the story. Kody and Robin still certainly have plenty to give as they navigate monogamous life, but to me they're the least interesting story. The departures of Christine, Yanelle, and Mary from their marriages to Kody have introduced new narratives that need more than a couple of seasons to get underway. Christine's new marriage to David will continue to be a focal point, with Christine expressing how happy she is. She was the first to leave Kody and arguably created a chain reaction. Sister Wives has to evolve, but it doesn't need to end, especially when viewers like myself are still interested. Yanelle, after her separation from Kody, has embraced single life, saying that she's content and not interested in dating or remarrying. Her journey is more focused on health and weight loss, including her dedication to Plexus. Yanelle has also started Tider Farms with her daughter, and she might relocate to North Carolina more permanently, which would be an interesting storyline. The East Coast is a far cry from Arizona or Utah, but Yanelle might benefit from the distance. Kody's children have embarked on diverse paths, and they've definitely taken on a bigger role in recent seasons. The Brown kids have pursued various careers and personal endeavors, but the more interesting storyline is their relationship with Kody. Pydon Brown has strongly spoken out against Kody, and Gwendolyn Brown also has a strained relationship with her father.
Sister Wives star Kody Brown seems to think he is hard done by, amid an increasingly heated battle over Coyote Pass land, but to me, it seems like he was the one who engineered the family's downfall. I don't think he was wrong to choose Robin Brown because he loves her, and love is never wrong. The issue is that he might have dragged out his spiritual unions for far too long. Kody's well-being matters, just like the well-being of Robin and his exes do. Kody is a human being. Sometimes he's reduced to the equivalent of a silent film villain, but he never tied a damsel in distress to the railroad tracks. All he did was try to keep a plural marriage alive when it needed to end. Kody may be misunderstood. Kody had his own reasons for doing that, and not all of those reasons were self-serving. Maybe he thought it was the honorable thing to do. He was raised to believe that those women were his responsibility. That's so much pressure. The truth is that Kody's exes are grown women, independent beings who can stand on their own 2 feet. In relationships, when a person stops listening to their heart, things often go awry. In real love, there's a purity and honesty, a willingness to forgive, a transcendence. With Robyn, Kody feels that kind of love. What he gave to the others was not the same. It was a facsimile of what they wanted and needed. They watched a woman get the kind of love they yearned for. Their hearts were broken over and over again. So, of course, no one was happy. It's sad for everyone, for Kody too. He probably never meant to hurt anyone. He has to carry all of that guilt and pain. While polygamy can work in this case, it was a dynamic that left people confused, upset, and out of sorts. Kody is madly in love with Robyn, and the other women could feel it. His passion for the dainty brunette wasn't something he could ever hide. So, it would have been better to just let go. By setting himself free, he could give Meri, Janelle, and Christine their freedom too. Sure, it would hurt for a while. Breakups are painful. However, when a person recovers from a breakup, rather than being mired in a terrible relationship, it's like the sun's coming out. Look at what happened to Christine when she accepted that her spiritual union with Kody could never make her happy. It's like it opened a portal to paradise. Before she knew it, Christine had a new man, and she didn't need to share him. She was on top of the world. Kody has to heal. In pain, there can be possibilities. That's why, in certain cases, cauterizing and healing is beneficial. Janelle and Meri are rebuilding too, and the V valiantly moved forward, proving that they do just fine on their own. Everyone is moving forward in their own way, and there's just no need for Kody to play the victim anymore. Above, Kody wears a David Yurman signet ring. Robyn has a matching ring. He had made up his mind. Kody knows who he wants. He should put the past behind him and really enjoy his love. I think Kody should sell Coyote Pass and share the money with the exes, who still have stakes in the property. He should tie up these loose ends, so everyone can really be free. That's the most compassionate thing he can do for himself and for them. When he keeps these high-drama situations rolling, he's doomed to feel guilt and anxiety. He can't really let go when he's tangling with exes over a cursed patch of land that was supposed to be the family's utopia. All of that just keeps the memories flooding back. What people need is space to recover, to regroup, and to find themselves. Kody's not wrong to love Robyn. She is the most compatible with him. Robyn seems to understand him. We all gravitate towards people who make us feel understood. To be known as we really are, and loved for that, is a kind of liberation. It's beautiful. If Kody has that with Robyn, and he seems to, then being with her is definitely the right thing to do. Robyn brings out the best in the man. She evokes his softer side, his gentlemanly spirit. That's how it should be. With the other women, he could not be the chivalrous man that he is for Robyn. So, Kody's decision to live in monogamy with Robyn is a good one, and I hope they can stay together forever. I can see the love on his face. He loves her deeply. Of that, I'm 100% certain. Kody can open his heart. What would help is Kody helping his exes. What do they need, and what would make this tough transitional phase easier for them? If he sets aside his bitterness and mistrust, acknowledging the fact that he played a role in how it all played out, his life could be easier. Also, his exes might begin to forgive him for all the slights, the dull ache of watching the favorite wife receive love while they got so much less. People could really adjust. In kindness, Kody can move beyond the tortured dynamic that makes him play the victim. He could sell the land quickly to give the exes closure. He could try to walk a mile in their shoes. He could accept the fact that it was easier for Robyn than the other women. He could try to understand where the exes are coming from, rather than being so laser-focused on how he is perceived. Peace is always possible, and it's about consideration. It's about manners. When Kody is a gentleman to his exes, he'll win. To give them respect is the right way to go. It's essential to recognize that relationships are delicate things. To heal a relationship marked by so much turmoil requires a high degree of finesse. Kody is capable of gentlemanly conduct. He is a gentleman for Robyn. All he needs to do is dig deep and give his exes that kind of treatment. They aren't his partners anymore, but he can treat them like equals. When he does, he may find that he releases so much pain. While things may never be great with his exes, politeness and empathy will take him far and maybe change everything. I believe that Sister Wives Kody Brown can make things better. Positive energy is the key to unlocking a future where every brown woman can be her best self, and Kody can be happy too.